What's up, ladies and gentlemen? I'm Laughing Coyote, and this is match number 16 in the LC T10 Cricket Champions League from Group D. Alright, here we go. The Group D fixture between Chakwal Rajas and Somerset Torpedoes at the Chakwal Cricket Stadium. We've not seen that one before, but here we go. Home game for Chakwal. There are the two lineups, very strong lineups, both of them. And 12th man as always, it's me! Anyways, standard, medium, wicket. It's quite nice actually. Nice for batting, that is. There isn't a strand of grass on that. There we have it, the two captains in the middle, MSD and Nathan Lyon from Somerset. Somerset have called heads. And it is tails. So Chakwal have won. What will Mahendra Singh Dhoni elect to do first? And he has chosen to bat first. Alright, so Chakwal have won the toss and elected to bat first. Tamim Iqbal and Brandon King to open for Chakwal, and Muhammad Amir to bowl the first delivery. It's a short one, he's pulled it away, Tamim. There's a fielder there though, and they'll pick up a single off the first delivery of the game. He's a very good bowler, Amir. It's a lovely pull. Oh, it's almost carried to the fielder. That was almost a wicket for Amir. He is good, isn't he? He's bowled a very fine over so far, only given one run, and here we go, last ball. Even if you get hit for a 6, that's still a very good over, and oh, again. Alright, so he started off with a brilliant over, only one run. That's very good in all formats, let alone T10. Nathan Lyon, the captain, brings himself into the attack. He'll be bowling the second over. First ball to Tamim Iqbal, coming over around the wicket. Oh, it's a very well stopped right there from the fielder. Gives him a bit of room. Tamim plays that well into the gap. It's running away. Will he go to the rope? I think it will. Yes, it will. That's first boundary of the innings. First boundary for Tamim Iqbal as well. It's a brilliant shot. He's played it very nicely, very late. And I put it into the gap, and it's raced away to the boundary for 4. It's giving him a bit too much room again. This time, he's gone, oh, almost over. I thought it was going to be the first 6 of the game as well in the same over, but that was just short. One bounce over, and it's gone. It's a lovely drive from Tamim Iqbal. He is very good. This time he goes on the leg side, and he's found the gap. That's running away. That's gone. That's 4 runs. That is very good batting. They are getting back into it after that brilliant over from Amir, and Nathan Lyon is not doing all that well. He's giving up 3 boundaries. Make that 4. All right, that's an amazing over for the Chakwal Rajas and Tamim Iqbal. That's 4 boundaries right there. 16 runs off it. Not very good for, obviously, Somerset and Nathan Lyon. It's the lefties' day today. Left-handed pacers have done so well. Oh my, only 2 runs he's given. And he's almost gotten a wicket there as well. So the left-hand pacers are doing really well. First timer only gives up 1 run. Now Shinwari gives up only 2. It's looking very good for Somerset. Not so good for Chakwal Rajas though. When Nathan Lyon brings himself back into the attack, which might not be that great of a decision. Oh no. First delivery, and he's been spanked over mid-off. And that's gone 4 runs. If the pacers are doing the job, why are you introducing spin? I mean, I get it, you want to bowl, you're an amazing bowler, but you're not having a good day today. You should not have... Nathan Lyon should not be bowling here. Should be a pacer instead. The pacers are having a great time out there. Oh boy. Oh boy. That one's gone. Oh, it's slowing down quite a bit. They're only going to get 2 runs for that. But that's 6 runs already, and he's only bowled 2 deliveries. Lonnie, third delivery on the leg side. He's picked that one off well. There's a fielder, but I think he's cleared him. Yes, he has. That's gone over. That's 6 runs. 6 number 42. 83 meters that was. And this is what I was talking about. This is why I didn't think Lyon coming back into the attack was a good idea this early on. The Pacers need to use the new ball much more than the spinners. And some spinners can obviously manage with the new ball. but not all. All right, that's finally a dot from Nathan Lyon. Tammy Chakwal, 31 of 15. Oh, he's played that so nicely off his legs. Into the cow corner he goes, and he's almost clear the rope. Almost, though. Not to be. That's another 4. He moves on to 35 with that, and he's looking in very good form here. And deciding to come around the wicket. He bowls a full toss though around the wicket. Is not going to work if you're missing your line and length. That's almost gone for a 6 again. Tammy Chakwal is loving life at the moment. Such a great player of white ball. Oh boy, he goes in to cover this time, and that's gone. No need to run after that one. No need to even move. That struck so well. Somerset is getting absolutely destroyed by Tammy Chakwal. They are known as the Torpedoes, but the Torpedoes are being fired in the Somerset direction this time. 3 in a row. Will he make it 4 in a row? He's been given way too much room. It's almost a crime not to make it 4 in a row, and he does. He obliges. What an over standing up for Chakwal. And Tammy Chakwal is having a very nice... He moves on to 47, I think, with that. I'm not entirely sure. Oh, Nathan Lyon, you're going to have a chat with him, are you? You've got short-term memory loss, I guess, because the same thing, the very same thing happened to you. He is the captain. He has to have a chat with him, though. Alright, he goes full again. The chat did not work, although they don't get a boundary this time. They do get overthrows, though. And then Brandon King's still on the ground. He manages to get back. And that's a 2 runs right there. So that's 49 he's moved on to now, and that's 50 partnership up. Brandon King needs to start pulling his weight, though. He's only scored 1 run of 10 deliveries. That's just not acceptable. Not in the T10. Alright, it's a lovely shot. There is a fielder, but I think he hasn't beat. Yes, he does. That's gone 4 runs, and with that, Tammy Chakwal brings his half-century up. 53 runs of 21 deliveries. He's going at a strike rate of over 250. That is just amazing. It's an absolute masterclass, an absolute showdown right here. And he's only just begun. Paul charging in. Oh, has he got him? Has he got him? Yes, he has. That's a brilliant catch. Caught and bowled by Paul. I said he's just begun. Paul said, no, buddy. That's the end. He has been finished. Paul gets him out. Tammy Chakwal misjudges the length on that one. Oh my goodness, he's almost dropped that one. He's misjudged that one completely, Paul. But latches onto it in the end, and Tammy Chakwal is gone. But not after scoring a brilliant 53, though, of 22 deliveries. Look at that. Overall, very good. It's played everywhere, pretty much. Showing why he is the best of the best. Manan Vora is coming in next. And Chinoir has been brought back into the attack. He had a brilliant time in the first over. Look at that, just 2 runs. Decided to come around the wicket to Brandon. But Brandon, that's more like it. I was just about to say, Brandon needs to start going off because he's faced 16, 17 now deliveries. And he's still at 2. With that, he goes to 6. But it's still not acceptable. He needs to do a lot more of that. Oh, he goes full. And Manan takes full advantage of that one. He puts that one away ever so nicely. Bowled a no ball, and that's a free hit. Here we go, free hit. Gives him a bit of room. He's bowled a no ball again, but he has cleared the mid-off field, and that's gone for 4. Brandon King, I think this is exactly what he needed to take off. He got a free hit, now he's got another free hit. He has made the most of that first free hit, but here we go. Free hit number 2 coming up. Alright. I don't even think the back of his foot was even touching the line. Here we go, free hit again. Brandon King, he's been given a bit of room again. No, this time he goes straight into the hands of the fielder, but it doesn't even matter because it is a free hit, and he takes just 1 run with that. Oh, he bowls a wide. He got a bit of movement there. Maybe that's why it was a bit too wide, which is why it's given a wide. Hammer usually very precise. Oh my, it swung a lot again. That's another wide. 2 back-to-back wides. Now that's a sight you don't see too often. He's very accurate normally. Nicked it, and they've taken a quick single. That is very good running. If you take out the two wides, he's been very good. All right, he's been spanked over the leg side, and I think that's gone all the way for 4. Yes, it has. And he's not happy with himself. He's had a pour over. Although that was the first boundary he's conceded, those two wides really brought his confidence down. It's a very good shot. That's a very good shot indeed. It's gone 4 runs. Monan is looking very good. Brandon King at the other end, though. He has picked up the pace a bit, but still 12 of 25. Come on, this is not a test game. Keeps balling on his legs. He's very good. There is a fielder, though. Oh! For a second there, it looked like it was going to carry to the fielder. From this angle, that's what it looked like, but there was quite a bit of distance between the ball and the fielder in the end. Look at that there. Yeah, quite a lot. It's gone for 4. It's gone on his legs again. Kings flicked that one off, and that's gone for 4. That is very good to see from him. Moves on to his 20s with that. And he does need to hit some boundaries because he was very slow. He had a very slow start. But that's the end of that innings, and he's ended it with a bang, at least, I guess. But I think Chakwal will be happy with that. 96 runs in the end. They could have had a lot more, though. It's Brandon King. I mean, I don't want to put too much pressure on him because he's a young talent. But I feel like he could have done more. He could have at least scored 4 more runs so they would get into 100. But it is what it is. Babar Azam, Faf du Plessis, 2 very classic traditional batsmen coming out. And it's Lassit Malinga. Slinga Ringa. Lassit Malinga to open the bowling for Chakwal. Will we be seeing a few Yorkers from him? His signature Yorkers. Alright, he starts with a dot. Goes full. Gets a bit of movement as well. Babar Azam has played that into the gap so well. Oh, it is a quick outfield. The ball does not want to stop. They've managed to stop it, though, and I think they've picked up 3 runs there. Yes, they have. No, 2. How many? I'm not. Yeah, 3. Okay. Oh, boy. All right, Faf du Plessis on strike. 2 Lassit Malinga. Malinga has bowled really well so far. He's only given 3 runs, and still 1 ball to go, so he could concede a boundary here. Probably will. Oh, yes, he does. That's lovely. That's very good. Into extra cover. 1 bounce over the rope, and 4 runs. Still a very good over, though. That's 7 runs, sorry. Which is not that bad. Not in a T10 at least. It's got a bit of pace. Oh, a bit of movement there. This is the second time this is happening. Well, the 3rd time total, but to the second bowler where the ball is moving so much it ends up being a wide. And they have taken 2 runs there as well. I mean, at least they should be glad it didn't go all the way for a boundary. Alright. To make up for some of that swing, he's bowling way too wide now. But they have picked up 2 runs there. So far, it's not been that bad. 5 runs and 3 deliveries. He goes short, and oh, is that out? No, it's not. It's landed just in front of him. I thought it was out. So far, pretty good over. He's only given 5 runs. It's the last ball. There he goes, Babar Azam. He goes short again, and it's almost carried again. Babar Azam is like their Brandon King. He's taken all the time in the world. Jack Leach gives him a bit of room. Babar Azam swings finally, but there is a fielder, and he will only try to go for the second, but he settles for a 1 in the end. The Chakwal team is packed with express paces, but pace means nothing when you're bowling to a class batsman like Babar Azam, who's put that one away ever so nicely. Oh, that's straight in front. I think that's gone. Oh, the umpire decides not to give it out, maybe because of the impact. Are they going to review it? That looked out first up to me, but now that I think about it, the impact might have been outside line. They decide not to review it in the end. Alright, that's a lovely shot for Babar Azam. It's about time he gets going. He's literally batting exactly like Brandon King. taking his time with it, but as long as he gets going in the end, I guess it's all worth it. MS Dhoni not impressed with Corey Anderson's bowling. Granham has bowled really well so far. He's so slow, you have to be very patient against him. You really have to wait for the ball to get to you. Right, that's the first single of the over. He's bowled well so far. Gives him a bit of room. Babar Azam pushes that into the gap. And they'll pick up 2. Yes, they will. That's 2 more runs. Final ball of the over. Oh, he's nicked it, but it's not carried to MSD. It has not carried. Colin de Granholm's brilliant over comes to an end. And he almost ended it with a wicket. Although I don't know how good that would have been, because Babar Azam, by staying out there, is doing more damage to his own team than the opposition. They're asking rate his climb, and Faf du Plessis takes on the charge. He's like, come on, I've had enough of this. Someone's got to get going. It's 68 or 64 now after that of 23 deliveries. You have to start swinging, or it's going to become unbearable at the end, the burden. Corey Anderson bowls on his legs. Faf du Plessis has put that one away. There's a fielder, but all he can do is watch it sail over the rope. 78 meters, that is. And that is 6, number 43. They need a lot more of that, and Faf is just the man for the job. Look at that. He's middled that one. He backed himself. He knew there was a fielder there, but he's backed himself, and he swung hard. Corey Anderson balls on the body again. He's tried to pull that one away. He's done well. And he's pushing for a second single, second run. Somerset would want Faf on the strike at this stage. Babar Azam just cannot get going. I mean, he has to, but he's just not able to get the motor running. Faf is, though. All right, full and wide, and he's played it so gracefully. That's gone to the boundary for 4. Just showing right there that you don't always need to swing hard. This is becoming very interesting. That's on the legs. Faf, he loves it on the legs. He's cleared the fielder. He does not care about the fielder. As long as it's on the leg side, he can put it away with ease. That's 6, number 44. That was a big one as well. They needed it. And with that 6, he brings up the 50 partnership as well, although Babar Azam's not contributed all that much. Right, he goes straight down the ground this time. Will he push for a second? No, he will not. They've settled for a single. Babar Azam, you've got to start swinging, mate. You got to start swinging. 21 required in 1 over. That's a lovely start. It's a very good shot. He's split those 2 fielders perfectly right down the middle. Faf du Plessis in the form of his life. But his partner, though, Babar Azam, who's normally very classy and elegant and usually does not push pressure on the opposition batsman, is having all sorts of trouble. Look at that, 19 of 31. You'd think he's playing a test. But none to worry about, though. Faf's got this, and he goes again. Lasith Malinga missing the mark, which is quite rare. He's very lethal with those Yorkers normally. He's gotten 4 wickets in a row with most of them. With those Yorkers. Twice, actually. Alright, Babar Azam on strike. And this is where he has to show Faf that he's got it. Oh my goodness! That's outside of the line, and Lasith Malinga really wants that wicket. It's his signature in-swing and Yorker. It's undone him. He shouldn't review that. I looked outside of the line, outside of off. And Faf du Plessis put his faith in Babar, and Babar has not returned anything yet. All right, here we go. That's more like it. That's what Faf would want to see. He's put that one away nicely. All right, that's it. You need a couple more of those. Come on. Shake it off, mate. Come on, you've got this. It's becoming interesting now. 31 of 8 deliveries. It's all down to Babar. Babar has to hit a couple of boundaries here. Faf can do it, but not... Oh, come on. That's just very disappointing from a young talent like Babar Azam. 31 required of 7 now. He has to hit a boundary. All right, he's hit that one straight to the fielder, and he's taken a single. So not only do they need 30 runs in the last over, it's Babar Azam who's on strike, not Faf du Plessis. And you... Faf du Plessis not happy. He did not want to take that single. You can tell the way he was running. He was like, what are you doing, mate? Are you alright? Yep. But it is what it is. Alright, Babar Azam starts off well. He's hit a boundary, a 4 of the first delivery. He's going to have to hit 6s. That's the thing. Even if he hits all 6 of those deliveries for 4s, it's still 24 runs. They need 30. So he has to hit a 6. I think that was a very poor decision from him to take a single on the last delivery. Here you go, Adam Millen. He is very quick. He bowls full and wide, and he's been put away again. That's 2 boundaries. That's very good. But they have to put a couple of 6s in there. They have to put a couple of 6s in there. All 6 deliveries, by the way, have to be boundaries. 2 6s and the rest 4s. And you'll get a tie, or will that be a win? Because that's 30 runs, right? No, that's 28 runs. That's still not enough. He has to hit 3 6s. And that's a dot. Alright, they've lost the game. Oh boy. Babar Azam, what have you done? What have you done? And Faf du Plessis is fuming at the other end. Yep. Oh, and now he's just going to push it for a single. Okay, it's almost as if he does not want to win this game. Faf is on strike, but what's the point now? It's not just that. The thing is, Faf's missing out on a 50 here as well. Not only have they lost the game, he's not going to get his 50. Oh my goodness. But it's not all down to Babar Azam, though. He has scored 33 runs after all. You have to give it to the bowlers of Chakwal, doing really well. Keeping it tight, not allowing too many extras. That's a lovely shot from Faf. And that's gone to the boundary, and he moves on to 43 with that, and that's the end of the game. Somerset have lost that game. Chakwal Rajas have won by 16 runs. Alright, they've defended 96. I think that's the lowest total defended so far in the tournament. I'm not entirely sure, but it might be. That was a brilliant display of batting from Tammy McBall, which is why he got man of the match. And an even better display of bowling from Colin de Granholm and Rubelis. And to be honest, all of the bowlers did really well. You can say what you want about Brandon King and Babar Azam, but in the end, I think you have to give credit where credit is due, and it's the bowlers who did the heavy lifting, including Tammy McBall as well, with the bat, not the ball, obviously. 53 of 22, Brandon King 20 of 27, and Manan Vora 17 of 13. The reason why I keep saying you can't blame Babar Azam all that much is because if you look at this scorecard, you've got Brandon King scoring 20 of 27. So that sort of cancels Babar Azam out. Actually, Babar Azam did better than Brandon King. He scored 33 runs. Here are the bowling figures. Very good from Ahmed Amir. Very good from Shinwari. And but Paul did really well too. Got a wicket, 9.5 economy rate, which is not that bad in the T10. But those were the only 3 who did well. The other 3 got absolutely smashed. Most of them by Tammy McBall. In the end, they gave up 96 runs and got 1 wicket. And here you go, 33 of 39. So you could blame Babar Azam, but why would you? He scored 33 runs, whereas Brandon King only scored 20. So I think the credit has to be given to the bowlers, and Babar Azam should not be blamed for that loss. Very decent bowling figures right here. Colin de Granholm with that 1 over only gave up 3 runs. Rubel Hussain only gives up 7. Jack Leach bowls 2 overs, only gives up 12. Millen only gives up 18 in 2 overs. So it's the bowlers who's done the bulk of the work. And congratulations to Mossa, who's the owner of Chakwal Rajas. And commiserations to Abrar Chaudhry, who's the owner of Somerset Torpedoes. But it was a well-fought game, though. So here we go. Let's take a look at the stats. Highest wicket taker in this group is Ben Stokes, followed by Imad Wasim. Well, both of them are tied for, top wicket takers. Same Curran, then Jack Leach, Nathan Lyon, and Milne. Murtag, Sufyan, Ish Sodhi, Paul, all got 2 each. We've got the top run scorer, Faf du Plessis, enters #1 spot with that brilliant innings. He could have given his team the victory, but the circumstances did not allow. Ravindra Jadeja is right there behind him with Tamim Iqbal getting there as well. Manan Vora is there as well. Brandon King climbing in there as well. Pretty good figures all around. Everybody's doing well. And here are the standings for this group. So Bradford at the top with 2 points. Raja's right behind him with 2 points as well. Torpedoes with 2 points and Pandus with 2 points. So far the most evenly contested group, all with 1 win and 1 loss. Bradford leading with the net run rate though. That's why they're #1. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, like, comment, share, and subscribe it. And I hope I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, have a nice...